Stephen Michael here with Filthbomb Breaks, coming to you live from the House of Wax, right here in Long Island, New York, on June 3rd, 2020. The time is 3:12 p.m. Eastern, and I'm here with my co-host, Louis Zolo. What up, Lou?
Are we live for real?
Yeah, we're live, man.
Okay, I see it. I don't know, you keep psyching me out.
Bro, I love doing it. I love doing it.
Oh. Are we? Okay, I see us now. We are live.
We are live.
Okay, well, I don't know. Oh, I know. It's a stupid question. Every 5 minutes for the last 30, you're like, oh, we're live. Psych.
Well, because I want to keep you on your toes. And I only do it to you when you're doing stupid things on camera.
I'm trying to see some news that people would want to talk about today. That's it. There's my man, David Thomas. He knows.
Well, first off...
He's the founder of Wendy's, and he's my biggest fan.
That's what we need to talk about, Wendy's. No, but seriously, what I'm really excited about, and I'm not just saying this, I'm like super excited about it. I'm excited about the fact that more people supported the shirt than you did, Lou, because you haven't even gotten one yet.
I'm automatic, though.
Nope. Unless I see your name on the order form, I feel very offended, Lou. Very offended.
You don't feel offended. Speaking of the shirts, though, how is this going to work now? How are you distributing these things? Like, when's
so
the
you know what I love? So I'm not telling
what?
anyone, but it's coming. The cutoff's coming. You know what I love about this, actually? So we sold a good amount of shirts, more than I thought we would. I'm really excited about it. Seriously, like super excited, because now I have such a big head, and I think I'm like Sean John, right? But besides that, the best part is people that are sleeping on this right now, and they're like, yeah, I'll get it in a little bit. They're going to miss it. And then the next one's going to come out, and they're not going to be able to get the Griffey. And that's what I like, that little sense of scarcity. And it's going to become somewhat of a collector's item, especially as our brand grows, Lou. I'm excited about that.
Before we talk, can you hear me good?
They're saying no, but I hear you.
Yeah, but make sure the volume is up.
I haven't touched anything.
Just make sure again. Just look.
You guys can't hear Lou?
You just said too good. Maybe it just wasn't. I don't know. Put the shirts on. We're going to assume they are.
Yeah, we're good, man.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, no, what I mean is after this cutoff, right? When are you going to do another one? Like, how's that going to work? Every week? Every 2 weeks? What?
No, I'm going to drop one a month.
Do you know what the next one's going to be yet?
I have no idea.
That's an awesome thing we should all get in on as a group.
We could vote on it and see.
Yeah. I mean, what's iconic? What do you think's the next iconic card besides that Griffey?
I don't know. That was my favorite card growing up, though. I might go with the Jackie Robinson. See, the one thing that I don't like, and it's obviously, I'm going to bring it up because a couple people have told me, is they're saying that it could be taken as racist. The bomb.
Seriously?
Yeah, and obviously I have no intentions of that. I mean, that's the logo. What are you going to make, a white bomb? I think that's racist if you make a white bomb. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, that's the face. Yeah. That's the bomb is black. So what am I going to do? Change it up?
This podcast has never been political in any way, shape, form. But at the end of the day, that is completely asinine. If we're going to have to really watch our P's and Q's because a Griffey face is an actual bomb. And by the way, that's like your brand. That's the name of your thing, Filthbomb. What is it supposed to be?
That's what I'm saying. That's so whatever. But people are always going to have issues and whatever that.
Well, let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this. What happens if you do like an iconic card, like say Mattingly 84 Topps rookie? He's sideways.
Don't worry, man. The graphic guy I got is legit, brah.
All right. I don't know. I got to see a sideways silhouette before I buy anything.
Well, anyways, if you haven't gotten a shirt, go get them. I'm telling you, you think that it's a joke, all right? I give you guys great advice all the time, I feel like. And Lou, I think you could agree, right? Have I made people money with my words of wisdom in the sport card market?
You pay people money. You're very creative. I'll say that.
Creative. Right. So what I will say is this. If you have any faith in the brand, the Filthbomb brand, if you think that we are going to be something in the sport car world, like big, because I envision us being like iconic. I think that the Filthbomb brand is going to be sort of like Barstool eventually, where we're going to have everything. It's going to be under one umbrella. It's going to be huge. If you actually agree with that statement or think there's a small chance getting this shirt is a phenomenal investment. Because even if we sell, 1,000 shirts, there's going to be a demand for a lot more than 1,000, and you're not going to be able to get them. And I guarantee if you don't wear it and get sweat stains on it, it's going to be worth more than what you're paying right now.
Yeah.
So if you look at it that way.
You got to get in at the bottom. If you don't own the Griffey T-shirt later, you're not an OG.
No, this is basically, you're going to be an OG if you have this. But not even trying to sell it. I think it's like, if I believed in something and it came out with a shirt that looked like that, which was so sick, I would get it, just because I would think there's a chance that it could be worth more. Like, we have some of our members saying, hey, I want to frame it. What size should I get? I was like, okay. Like, that's dope. Putting that thing up on the wall? I love it.
The other ones coming out are going to be fire, right? But the way I could explain it, the only analogy I could think of is like, if you buy the Griffey shirt, you're like buying the Chronic album. Later, you're going to get Doggy Style from Snoop Dogg, but right now it's the Chronic
That's
album.
it,
You
man.
got to get in.
That's it. I like that analogy. I
like
love
that?
I do. I do.
Doggy Style, top to bottom, one of the best CDs of all time. But the Chronic album was the one. You want to get in at the Chronic.
So if you want the shirt, all you got to do is head over to either our Filthbomb website. You can head over to our... Oh, look at the Joker. You can head on over to our Filthbomb Instagram. You can head over to Twitter. You can head over to our Facebook group. It's there. The links are there. Go buy a shirt. Buy a couple. Get them as gifts. Who cares? It's going to be popping, though. I promise you that. If you have... It's like investing in a penny stock right now, right? If we pop off, you're about to pop off.
Ain't no popping, Big Papa. I'm a bad boy.
Take that,
Yeah,
take that.
All right. Any more plugs on the shirt? Because I want to talk this NBA.
No, that's it. Shirt's done.
All right. Today, NBA announced that they're going to have a 8-team elimination playoff in Orlando. You have to be within You had to be within 6 games of the final playoff spot to get the invite.
So it's 22 teams.
22 teams, 13 out of the West, 9 out of the East, only because Washington Wizards are the only team that could mathematically catch the 8th place team. You follow?
So we may have a Zion Ja.
It's possible. And by the way, 2 things. Number 1, the teams that already made it are going to have a round robin for playoff seeding. So that's going to go quick. And then they're going to do their little round robin to see who gets in. And I'm calling it now. I'm telling you, watch one of the play-in teams make it.
No, that's what's going to happen. And we might even have like one of the play-in teams that go deep with no fans, because now there's no home court advantage. Like, you may just have some neutral team going deep.
Neutral site, neutral teams for everybody. And who knows what happens when you have those little round robin things, right? So I don't know. I'm telling you, a team that's like going to be a play-in is going to make it far. Watch. I don't know. Let me ask you a question. Check this out. What if you're a team that was, say, at the cusp, right? That you're I don't know. Let's say the Wizards. Exactly. Let's talk about the Wizards, right? John Wall was hurt. Wasn't he sitting out and all this?
I believe so.
Okay, what about now when they have a shot to make it instead of like a rebuilding year, which they were doing? Do they come back early and try to get in or still sit out?
I mean, they're not going to win regardless, so...
Yeah, but they don't think that way. They're getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, no. Nah, you're not going to risk John Wall. At a shot. Nah. Nah. He's your future.
This reminds me of the Strasburg scenario.
Yeah, and they didn't win. They learned.
That's what annoys me, is they ended up winning the World Series, so they look like geniuses on that. And I think it was crazy. Crazy. Johan Santana busted his arm out for history. Never pitched after that. But the Mets never had a no-hitter. They let him go 197,000 pitches.
Oh, no.
Strasburg, no, you know what I mean? How do you know he was going to get back and win? I think that was just lucky. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going on a tangent.
I like when you go on tangents. Usually I'm the one.
Well, you like when I go on tangents because then you don't have to say anything.
Yeah, and I just look at my phone and Google stuff.
And you know what? When I go on tangents, though, the downfall is I'm not looking at comments. And it is blowing up right now, and I didn't answer anybody's stuff.
Well, go for it. Answer some comments.
All right, let's see who's in the room. Let me say hello to some people. We got Justin Farrell, Tom Gasbarrow, Stick, your best friend is in here. Zachary Cosby, Brian Hidman, David Little, everybody's in here. Sweatman.
All right, so Austin Johnson says 100% agree. If you have a shot to win, you go all in. Now,
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm totally with that.
Listen, if you have a shot to win, even completely healthy, the Wizards have 0% chance to win.
Disagree.
Oh my God! Stop.
Okay, I'm not saying the Wizards per se.
No, we're talking about John Wall thing. We're talking about the John Wall thing.
Oh, specifically Wizards?
Yeah. So,
all right, they're garbage. They're not going to win.
They're not going to win. So why would you risk John Wall? For what? For ticket sales that you're not getting? Like, it's not like there is nothing to gain from it.
You know what? I'll give you the benefit of that on that statement. You're right. There is no financial gain because nobody's going to be watching these games.
No point of it.
I don't know though, but I'm all about, seizing the moment, right? Like you have to go for it.
Now, if you're the Nats, see, that's a big deal, right? Because now a pitcher can win you games. Like Strasburg healthy could be the X factor in you making a push to the World Series. He's that good. Right. John Wall, though, he's a superstar, but you need more than John Wall in NBA with only 5 players on the court. You need more than a John Wall to win you a championship.
Isn't Beal on that team?
Yeah, but then who?
I don't know.
Like that's not a power team. Like imagine. Like who's gonna do anything? What are the Wizards gonna do? Nothing.
Hey, real quick, if there's any Knicks fans in here that's my age, just side note, just type it in the comments. We're not talking about how bad, not bad isn't good, was Bernard King. Steve, he was before your time, but do you know how good he was?
I played golf with Bernard King, I think.
Scoring machine.
I think I did play golf.
40. He was like the scoring machine before Jordan. I'm being dead serious with that statement, by the way. Machine. Whatever. Oh, yeah, there you go. Stick said Otto.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, so when we have a Wizards versus Lakers, it's going to turn out real good for the Wizards. They're going to look amazing in that matchup.
You see, okay, what about this? David Thomas said is KD eligible, but that's a prime example right there. Now, would he come back and play for the Nets, who's borderline in the East, where all the teams suck?
See, KD is an example where, yes, I would try to make, but then Kyrie's hurt anyway too. So, no.
Is he really though?
They shut him down. Look, all right, that's an example. If Kyrie's healthy and you could get KD back in, yes, I would do that because you genuinely have a shot to make a push because Kevin Durant is that guy. He's that good, right?
Yeah.
John Wall's not KD, and the Wizards, Beal is no Kyrie. I don't think. So that's my logic there.
Tom Gasparro says you better put your John Hancock on his shirt. It's Herbie Hancock. What's that from?
I have no idea.
Are you kidding me? You see, this is exactly what I am going on a tangent now. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say all our podcasts and statements I make during breaks, this room is the worst when it comes to movie quotes. How do you not know what that's from?
He's on a tangent.
Yeah, somebody tell me. When he says John Hancock and I say no, it's Herbie Hancock, what movie is that from? I should get like 50 replies right away. That's like easy.
Tommy Boy.
There you go.
Tom Gasparro got it.
Oh, did he? There you go. Right, come on. All right, but what were you talking about? I cut you off.
Nothing. I was talking about absolutely nothing. I'm actually feeling like a crackhead and I want to open something right now so bad.
Tell everybody why I hate when you open up.
Because you can't see what I'm opening.
Ever. Again, I'm going to tell everybody this. I say it every time. I can't see what's going on. I have my chair that you all make fun of, the microphone, and a blank screen. I put a dot on the screen so I could focus. I can't see anything, and I'm on the same delay that you guys are. So when he opens up stuff, I just sit here.
I want to open something safe, but there's not much safe stuff I'm looking at right now. I got Bowman First Edition, which I would never open up on myself. I would only be in a break for that. Prism, which I rarely would open for myself because it's too expensive, and if you don't hit Zion, you're losing money. Honestly, like the only product you could open is like a hoops. That's really literally all you could open up and feel safe right now in basketball.
Hey, David Little's making fun of my mobile cricket. Am I lagging?
No.
I didn't think I was either. I'm running on like 250 blast right now. I just did a speed check. I should be moving.
No, I'm not gonna rip anything. I feel like a crackhead. I'm good.
Sweatman, the answer to that answer is no, not yet. It's rainy out. The drunk Louie who acts like Rick from Rick and Morty, only if it's 85 degrees or higher am I outside doing day drinking. But it's pouring out, so.
Can I just say real quick, Lou, not to cut you off, but to cut you off?
You always do. What are you talking about?
So, do you realize how crazy the market is? I'm looking, right? And I'm like, yo, I want to open up maybe some Contenders Optic football. I just got off the phone with my distributor. I was paying $200 a box on it. I can't open it now because if I wanted to reorder it, I went to reorder some today. Do you know that box costs $250, I think, or $275? Like, that thing jumped up 30%. And they're not even playing football.
Is football out of all three the least as far as momentum with pricing?
Yes, but what I do like about football is nobody wants it right now, right? And that's usually when you look back like 2 years down the road and you're like, damn, I could have bought that box for $200. You know what I mean? And it's like the public is all like, nope, no thank you. And then you look back, Daniel Jones has a Super Bowl under his belt out of nowhere, and you're like, wow, that box is $650 right now, and we could have got him all day at $200. Or Kyler Murray.
You know what? You saying that just triggered something. Check this out. All right, listen, me personally, I wish I had like a bunch of Jackie Robinson, a bunch of Mantles, a bunch of Koufax rookies, right? Like, but I wasn't alive in that day. Like, you could get them now, but what I'm saying is, like, when you were collecting, they were probably just regular cards to people.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So what I'm saying is, you know how frustrating it is to be in the era of, like, Brady and Trout, probably two of the best guys ever lived in their sport, and I don't have any of it because I collected too late. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. I stopped before Trout and started collecting after.
Ugh,
but I bought a bunch when they were at $600, and I wasn't scared.
I was. And by the way, $600 wasn't that long ago.
I know.
I'm miserable about it. And I saw it moving. Wait, you know what? Forget about the Trout. How about the Griffey? That
was one, like, I was an idiot for not doing it, and he's my favorite player. I have one. I didn't even buy it. I sent it in. It came back at 10. Don't ask me how. Got lucky. But that's one they were at, like, $300, and I was like, nah, no thanks.
I know it.
What am I thinking?
PSA 10s, right? PSA 10s were like $350, $400, and stayed at that number forever.
I know.
And now and what's it at now? 15?
I don't know. I haven't checked. Somebody was asking $2,000 last time I looked.
That makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, that one's a bad move on my part too. Like, I should have just taken like $10,000 and bought up as many as I could have.
But this is part two of that. I guess this is going to turn into a question. Even though the prices are inflated right now, still look at the 87 Topps Maguire, right? 200.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so my point is, collecting the stars, even if it's just like base nonsense and you stash them, maybe down the road people recognize they were stars and they're worth what they were supposed to be worth. I mean, I understand they were mass produced, but did a Maguire 87 Topps really have to be worth $1?
I mean, there weren't.
$1?
It's supply and demand, bro. Like, there were more people that were willing to not have the card than pay $1. There was that many of them. And also, can I just say this? The reason why a lot of that stuff is worth nothing is because a lot of the people that had it originally and sold it when it was worth nothing it's like this. You know when you, like, draft somebody in the first round of fantasy and they bust for you, and then you'll never touch them again no matter what?
Yep.
That's kind of like how people that collected in the 80s feel. Like, they left them on eBay.
Hashtag Todd Gurley? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So it's kind of like everyone that had those cards and then saw them go from a lot to a little wouldn't buy them for a penny because they were so sour grapes. You know what I mean? So that's why it was kind of like where it's at. Now the market's so hot that these people are like, what the hell, let me get back into it. But before, when the market wasn't doing what it was doing, people were just so bitter, and they were just leaving them out there.
Let me tell you what. You know why these podcasts, and I'm being serious, why these podcasts are informative? I even learned something. I hate to say it was from one of your statements, but it was.
It's usually what happens, though, Lou.
No, it's really usually not what happens. That's why I'm surprised it did. But check this out. You said at one point when we were talking about prices, whatever, and you saw things on eBay or whatever, and you were like, listen, don't be afraid to pay a little bit extra for the guy you have faith in. Because if you're PCing a guy, what's the difference between $60 or $70 or $75? Right? That $15 is minuscule compared to what the card could be worth if your gut with the guy you're collecting ends up to be worth what you think he is. So take the shot for the 15. Don't be cheap about it.
Bro, you know how many people I've seen turn of, like, even when I was trying to sell cards. Like, I don't have as much time anymore to sell cards. But when, like, the breaking was just starting and I was trying to sell cards on the side, you know how many people walked away from a deal? Like, they would lowball me, right? The card's worth 70. They'd be like, I'll do 60. And in my head, I'm like, bro, first off, why are you so cheap? Second off, like, if he's like, I already have 30 of them. I'm like, all right, so, like, obviously you think this card's going to be worth more than 70 anyway. Like, why can't I get market value on my card? Why are you trying to lowball me? And, like, me personally, I just went out and I bought up as many Zion Mosaic cards as I could afford. And did I pay more on some? Like, I wasn't the guy that's sitting there like, if I can't get it for 55, I am not buying that card. No, because I think it's going to be $100. So if I pay 65, 70, who cares? You know what I mean? Right. And it's like you have to get out that mentality where, the last sold comp was 58.50. I'll go as high as 60, but that's about it. No, because if it takes off, you're going to be left in the dirt.
You know what it is if you're thinking properly, like you said, you're thinking of what the card could and should be worth. So what you're paying for it, you're just looking at return on investment, but it's still a profit. Yeah. The people you're talking about that are being penny pinchers, they're trying to penny pinch what the market is at the current moment.
Yeah, with no regards to the future. But then if you want to buy a card from them, they're going to hit you with I'll hold it because in 2 months this card's going to be up to 125. You know what I mean? So they want to play both sides of the fence. That's why I'm so happy I don't sell cards individually anymore. It's just no different than selling cars. Same thing. People want to give the least for it. So
there we go. Alonzo bashing. That's all we get is Alonzo bashing.
I mean, he's not doing he doesn't really make a strong point for himself after seeing his intro video for us. So
yeah, I'm really disappointed in it. Listen, I've seen a guy give 1 million interviews. He's great. He just didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Filthbomb. He's like, what the hell is this? He goes, all they do is make racist T-shirts on that show.
No, he was like, hi, I'm Pete Alonso, and you're rocking with... That's what he's got.
He's like a bomb face. A bomb face?
Pete Alonso, man. Home run champion and can't even speak and give me a proper shout out. I'm so upset about that, but I'd love to have you on the show, though, Pete, so don't get it twisted.
You know... imagine he was. Look how my eyes lit up. He's like, imagine.
Look how happy you were.
I think I would get... I don't know. I doubt it. I've met a lot of famous people, but with him, I think I'd be a giddy. I think I'd be like a little schoolgirl, like all excited about it. Oh, speaking of Mets, what happened today? 1980 on today's day.
Oh, Bobby Valentine became your manager?
1980, he was still playing.
Trash
1980, who got drafted with the #1 overall pick taken by the Mets today?
Darryl Strawberry.
Yeah, there he is.
Yes, sir. And you know what I did for one of those? Hit me with it. Hit me with it. Nice little round of applause, baby. Yo, don't mess with my baseball trivia.
Why are we talking about Robert Carradine? He's Kill Bill. Well, he is Bill. He's not Kill Bill. He's Bill.
I don't know. All I know is this. I'm happy we didn't go off on that tangent about cheap people. That's because that just saved me customers right there. You know how I feel. Quick plug real quick. If you haven't gotten the Griffey t-shirt, go get the 89 Upper Deck Filthbomb t-shirt. It's on our website, filthbombreaks.com. Go get it. I'm telling you, it is popping. Let's see how many we sold since the show started.
Okay, do it. While you're looking that up, you know what we need to start doing? We need to start taking calls again.
0. Damn. Just kidding.
For real?
No, I'm joking.
We come up with these great ideas. We do it for like one day, and then we bounce. What happened to the calls? Why are we not taking calls? That was fun.
Ooh, Matt Schwartz with a couple. Shout out to Matt Schwartz, my man.
Do you see is everybody watching? You see what he does to me? I ask questions, and it's like I don't even exist.
Because I don't see your name on the list for buying a t-shirt, truthfully.
I don't even exist.
I'm kind of salty about that.
Yo, check this out. The microphone I have, right? It picks up every sound. So I could literally be across the room and you would still hear me. But for some crazy reason, it's like right here, and I keep going like this. It's like annoying me. I have a tick. I keep like, hello, hello. Is that annoying? Hello?
That is, yeah.
It is, right?
No, it definitely is.
I'm bugging out.
All right, well, that does it, I guess, for the show. I'm going to go live in just a few for Onyx Vintage Collection. We got 2 cases of that. Random Player, that's going to be a lot of fun. Then we got a NBA mixer that I'm looking at right now. A box of 16-17 Mosaic, 17-18 Prism, 18-19 Prism, 19-20 Prism, and 19-20 Mosaic. So that's going to be popping. That is full. We ready to rock, baby. Filthbomb is in the house. We are in the house.
The new FUBU.
Honestly, if I had to compare Filthbomb to a brand, I think we're going to make a lot of noise like Old Navy.
Hey, you could only hope your brand turns into Old Navy.
Oh, if it does, like selling $3 sweatpants, I'm down, bro.
Are you kidding me?
Old Navy's popping.
What are you talking about?
No, but I'm saying, like, they have no street cred, Old Navy. Like, you make fun of people that rock Old Navy.
Okay, maybe.
Like, if I wore Old Navy in high school, I got rocked at lunch.
Maybe, but you know who doesn't make fun of Old Navy? The bankers who take the money. Because Old Navy makes some dough.
No, but I want you to be repping something you're proud of, right? Like, when you're rocking Old Navy, you're like, yo, what's that hoodie, yo? It's like, nah, chill. You're not trying to let anybody see your tag. You know what I mean?
That's it.
But if it's something hot, right away, Gucci, popping your neck out. Yup. So,
all right, listen,
you want to do that.
The light that I have on my face so you can see me better is like really making me very hot right now. So end this. I'm like scorching hot. I can't take it anymore.
Oh God.
End it. Run the sirens. Let's go.
All right, man. Lou, first off, this is for your chair you're sitting on. Second off, this is for Bobby Valentine being the Met manager.
He's great.
And third off, this is for Daryl Strawberry.
Oh, you buzzed Daryl Strawberry?
Daryl Strawberry. I love him in my heart, but we got to call it what it is. He let us all down, Daryl. Daryl let us all down many times.
Now, he was a kid in New York. Come on.
Is he still a kid?
Yeah, he's doing good now.
Yeah, we hope.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Let him live his life.
We hope. All right, on that note, on behalf of myself, Steve Michael Luizzolo, Filthbomb Breaks, and all brands associated with Filthbomb, we want to thank you for giving us the opportunity and allowing us to podcast for you today on the Filthbomb Podcast. And until the next break, till the next Case Box Pack or podcast, we're signing off saying, sayonara, bro, Tani's. Catch you on the flip side.